Hey, it's Jessica with Jessica's Jeweled Art. I am back from my little vacation going to Arizona. It was a bittersweet trip. The celebration of life for my favorite aunt, my Aunt Marlene. Um, but on the side of things, I got to spend time with my Uncle Joe, who was my father's only living brother, and he is also my favorite uncle, and she was my favorite aunt. And I got a chance to see a lot of my first cousins, and I got a chance to see some of their children. And it was just so neat to spend time with extended family and see that us kids who are now in our 50s and 60s have kids who are in their either late teens to mid 30s to even one of my cousins, his daughter's going to be 39 pretty soon. And he's a granddaddy. So it was really great to see everybody and to be able to love on everybody and to love on my uncle while we were there. But while I was gone, I did do some diamond painting. I was able to show my family what my new hobby is. So I wanted to do my first video now that I am back to show you guys a kind of a combination of some things. I got some new canvases while I was gone, so I haven't even unboxed them yet. But I wanted to do that with my YouTube family. And so I'm going to be doing that. And I also want to show you a couple of other things. The first thing is this one. Isn't she beautiful? Now, this is the one that I was working on before I left, and I did have a goal of completing her. I'm calling her my Lady in Blue for obvious reasons. And look at her. Doesn't she shine and shimmer? Um, in the light. And I did some embellishments on her, and let me show you what I did. Now, her eyes, let me bring it real close. See, her eyes have these real large blue stones. Well, that was not original. That was something that I did. And they did have her eyes in blue, and I've had these really pretty, um, I had these different large, different shaped stones that I purchased separately. And I decided to give her some really beautiful blue eyes, which I have done. And then also on her earrings, I decided to, even though they're not blue, I decided to put these large purple pear-shaped stones in there as well. And they also came with the same um, collection and same box order. So obviously, I haven't trimmed off the frame, trimmed off the borders and mounted her up yet. I will show her back to you when I do, but that was the last thing that I did before I left. And of course, I put the lacquer on and she dried overnight. So she's nice and a little bit stiffer. So she's ready for the next step of the framing process. But I think she's absolutely gorgeous. And I can't wait to see um, what happens with her next. But I really love the way that she came out. So we're going to put that aside. And I started working on a 6 pack of greeting cards. And I'm just calling these, for lack of a better terminology, my little black girl greeting cards. And it is Black History Month. Oh, and by the way, check out my Buffalo Gals t-shirt. Now I got this from TEMU. And y'all, I love me some TEMU. Okay? So I not only get my diamond paintings from there, but I get a lot of my clothes from there too. So who knows? Maybe one time I'll come and do a video showing some of the clothes that I get from there. Put it in the comments if you want to see some of my non-diamond painting items that I get from Temu. I'll be glad to show you. Now, this is one in my little black girl collection. And there's 6 cards that came in the pack, and they're blank inside. So the owner of these cards will be able to write in whatever they want to. And then they also come, where are my envelope? Oh, here they are. And then they also come with envelopes, so they're ready to go. So this is one that I started while I was gone and finished. And then I did a second one, and each girl looks different and has different color stones, and they're all special drills. And look at her, isn't she cute? And what was so cool is when I'm on the airplane and I could have the tray table out, honey, I was diamond painting. When I was at my family's house and we were just hanging out and chit chatting, I was diamond painting. When I was at the memorial service, because we were, at like in a banquet hall, and I was watching the slideshow. I, I, I was done. I mean, I was paying attention, but I was still done. But anyway, here's girl number 2. Isn't she cute? Now, I started on girl number 3. I haven't finished her yet. So she's still a work in progress. And here's girl number 3. Isn't she pretty? And and see again, different color. Oh, hold on, got a little glare of the light. Okay, there you go. See, I'm almost finished with her. So I felt like it was very productive. I was gone 3 days, and I did almost 3 full greeting cards. So I felt very proud with my accomplishments. Now that we've got through the last canvas, the cards, and well, here, let me show you the other ones that come in the pack. Now, of course, these still have the cellophane on them. I have not started these yet, but when I do, I will come and bring them back to you to show you the finished product. Here's one. Here's another one. And then here is the last one. There you go. So like I said, 6 cards, 6 envelopes, and when I get my shop together, I will be bringing this to my shop. Speaking of which, right before I left, let me show you guys, if I haven't already, I'm so proud. I'm going to get 2 out so I can show you the front. Let's see, here's the front of my business card. It says Jessica's Jeweled Art LLC. Art that blings is my thing. And then it has my phone number on it. And see, it has the same heart that is the icon for my show here and my channel to keep it all cohesive. And then on the back, Let me see if I can get it. There we go. Then it says, it just has the ways you can, pay online through Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal, and then where you can find me. And it says, find me on YouTube, and of course, you know how to find me here, and then also TikTok at tiktok.com/ at jessica.goldenberg. And on TikTok, my channel is um, Jessica's Jeweled Art, just like it is on YouTube. And then, of course, you have to thank people. So, thank you for your business. There you go. So, I am so excited about that. And I took about 10 cards with me. And so I was able to share those with friends and family and let them know where they could find me on social media. And, if they decide that they wanted to have me do any diamond painting for them, then they'll know how to reach me. Yes. So now that we've done all of that, I didn't even mention. I hope y'all got your coffee because I always have mine. Now I have three canvases that I got while I was gone. And you see, they're still in the outer cellophane, so I haven't even opened them up at all. So let's do this right now, shall we? And you know how I feel about cellophane. Can't stand it. Can't stand it. So that's the first thing that goes. And then, of course, we're going to have our, the standard toolkit with the green tray with the ridges, the pink pen, and then the one glue cube. And we're going to set that aside. And let's see what we have. Okay. Now, this is a small one. It's a 20 by 20. There you go. And it's of a beautiful tree with all those flowers. Look at that. And they're on the ground, they're up in the branches. And I love, it's funny. I have a phobia of trees, but I like I like looking at them, and I like obviously I like doing diamond paintings with them. And I like something that's floral and colorful, and this is both. And this has 12 different colors. And it's a small one, so I don't really expect that it's going to have a goo gob of colors. Yeah, I said a goo gob. Yeah, I did. You can quote me on that. But it's going to be really fun to do, and it will be very colorful when I get it all finished. So can't wait for that. Now let's look at the drills that come with it. Let me open up this, and looks like, no, I was going to say they don't have the DMC codes on the little package of drills, but they do have them on the legend. See that? On the legend, they're there. Now, on here, they're just numbers and letters. And let me turn on the back side so you can really see the colors better. Okay? So we've got some reds, blues, all the colors of the rainbow. So this will be a fun little quick job to do. It shouldn't take long because it's a small one, but it will certainly be a fun job to do. And of course, I have my binder clips, as always. So let's get this one uh, put, folded back. And I I'm really I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. I mean, yes, I am trying to open up a little shop. But even, but the most important thing is that I'm enjoying myself. And, at the end of the day, if you're not enjoying yourself with what you're doing, then why are you doing it? I mean, because it's one thing if you have to work, it's bad enough, I should say, when you have to work a job that you don't like. It's a drudgery to get up every morning to go to work. Although, when I was a case manager for kids in foster care, that was the my chosen profession and something that I had wanted to do. Actually, I wanted to work with teens even before I was a teen. So it was always something that was of interest to me. And I never really, I loved it. So it never felt like it was a job, you know? And as too with my hobby and my new obsession. When I wake up and I do my morning routine and I get my vat of coffee and I wash up the dishes or start a little laundry, whatever are my tasks for the day, I can't wait to get in here to start working on whatever project I'm working on because it's a joy for me, not a task or drudgery for me. Now, that being said, here is the second one. Now, let me kind of straighten this one out. Oh, okay, I remember when I ordered this one. Now, of course, besides it being Black History Month, I love to do my my people. And I love to do canvases that reflect my community and my culture. And I'm an African American woman, um, and so doing things with women and African American women are, when I do something like that, I'm hitting a twofer. And that's something that appeals to me. Now, granted, it doesn't appeal to everybody, but you know what? Doing dragons or sugar skulls doesn't appeal to everybody. Those two items aren't really my thing. Now, if someone asked me to do a custom, sure. But my thing is doing people that look like me, for people that look like me. And here we go. We have two beautiful ladies, and they're wearing kente cloth outfits. Looks like they're dancing. And let me tell you, I started ballet class when I was 3.5. I did tap, and I love to dance. I mean, I can't do any dancing now because I have a paralyzed foot. But I love to get out on the dance floor when I could get out on the dance floor. And what I tell people now is I'm the best chair dancer. Give me a good beat. I can chair dance all I want to. Now standing up is a different story. But anyway, these girls, they're doing looks like they're doing some type of African type ceremonial or something type of dance. I mean maybe they're not, but that's what I'm thinking that they are probably doing. And they're beautiful. They have their hair up and braids and in a bun, and they're wearing the kente cloth, and they look like they're having a good time. And look at them. I'm just loving it. Yes, I am. Now, this is a 30 by 30, or in American measurement terms, that would be a 12-inch by 12-inch. And by the way, that 20 by 20 that I just did, that would be an 8-inch by 8-inch. Now, let's see. This one has 17 colors. And and they're all in separate baggies. So, let's see. Let me cut up. Okay, now I'm seeing how to open it. Just gotta get my thumb in there. And they are in separate baggies, so let me see what we got. And the bags are, they don't have the DMC codes on them. They just have the number that is going to be, that corresponds with what's on the canvas. But the legend does have both the number that's on the back and the DMC codes. Let me bring it close so you guys can see. See that? There you go. Now, granted, this has a lot of darker colors because you've got the background, you've got the complexion of the beautiful ladies, and you have their hair. But you do get some little spice of color with their earrings and with their outfits. So let me show you what some of the colors look like. And so there'll be a lot of earth tones in here, but it's going to be beautiful. I look forward to doing them. Now I need to get 2 binder clips. And here's where I keep them. You know, I always try to stay organized as much as I can. Now, I don't always hit the mark, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying. You know, like the saying goes, nothing beats a trier but a failure. And you should always be trying to do better, not just say, oh, well, I made a mistake. Nah. I know somebody who does that a lot. I love him still nonetheless, the husband, but, what can I say? I think I'm going to roll this. Yeah. Oh, maybe I will roll this way. I like to roll them so I can still see the size, and I'm not going to be able to see the size. Okay, so let's scribble something else. So let's go see where they had it. That way I can still see the size, I think, or not. Well, heck, where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, my goodness. It's right there. Sometimes you can't see for looking. Can't see for looking. Because I like to be able to see what size it is without unrolling it uh, before I get started. Okay, so we're going to put that aside. Now, here is our third one. Let me take it out of the cellophane. And let's see what we have. Okay, oh no, this one has all special drills. First you have the standard kit. Put that aside. And let's look at these drills first. Look at those. Look at those. If you like crystals, if you like sparkly, if you like all things that look like diamond, you know, shining like a diamond. Okay, I am not Rihanna by any chance, but look at these. Look at these. Absolutely. Oh, I'm going to love doing this. Now, let's see what this looks like. Oh, how cute. We have a little winter snow cat. I think that's what I'm going to title this one, Little Winter Snow Cat. Now, again, I am not a cat person, but I love the little kittens. They look so doggone cute. Look at this one. The big blue eyes, and you can tell this is a partial because you're not going to be putting uh, the drills on all of it, just on some of it. But this is going to be so much fun to do nonetheless. And it's a 30-30, which is a 12 inch by 12 inch. But because it's a partial, it shouldn't take that long because you're not doing the whole thing. You're just doing a little bit in the trees, you're doing the cat, you're doing a little bit on the ground. But it's going, hold on. It's going to be great. Now, let me try to get some of these wrinkles out so y'all can see it a little bit better. Now, I just roll it. I know some people iron them. I haven't tried that. I'm afraid I might melt something. But if you roll it in different ways, that helps to get the creases out. Yeah, there, that's better. But look at this little winter snow cat. I like this one. I'm going to say it's a her because I think everything is a her. But isn't she cute? She is adorable. And when you put all these special drills in all the right places, oh my goodness, this is going to sparkle and shine. And whoever decides on this one will be a lucky fella or girl. So, this is what we have. And oh, I almost forgot to tell you. It has 7 uh, different drills to it. Oh. Um, so it doesn't have a whole lot of colors. And basically, because it's a partial, it's got all these beautiful special drills, and they're mainly like different sizes and shapes, but they're all of them are clear except for this last one, which is like this little winter blue. So that's going to be really pretty when I do that one. So, see, I don't always do of the black girls. I like to do animals and landscapes because actually in this unboxing I did a little bit of everything. I did a landscape, which was a tree. I did the 2 dancing sisters. Maybe I'll call it that. 2 dancing sisters, and then I did our winter snow cat. So I did an animal, vegetable, and mineral. No, I'm just kidding. But I did do an animal. I did a landscape, and then I did some people. So I touched on just about everything that I like to do: animals, landscapes, and people, as far as in canvases go. Now, I have so enjoyed this. It wasn't extremely long. Um, and I have been able to show you what I finished before my trip, what I worked on my trip, and what I received while I was on my trip. So, I will stop tripping, and I will bid you adieu. I thank you so much for your time. I love doing the unboxings with you guys. And be good to yourself, be good to each other, pay it forward if you can. Why? Because paying it forward is great. See you later. Bye bye. Smooches.